Denver score. Garrett Wilson with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
He hit on the big one on that last drive. Touchdown pass number 50 on this. They'll look to throw here on first down. Forced out to his left. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get up a first down with a nice throw.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Steps away. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Steps away to his left. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown Broncos. Garrett Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. On the previous drive, he connected with Garrett Wilson for the touchdown. And here they go again, 1st and 10. Left. Got a man, it's Mayer. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. A beautiful fake. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
No surprise to see him running again here. Is something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, If I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he completes it to Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top row. He's led his guys up and down the field in this first half. 3 touchdown passes. Action here on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Garrett Wilson on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos extend their lead yet again.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking it. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Garrett Wilson, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been sensational so far, already up over 300 yards passing in the first. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And got his man complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Rolling to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Garrett Wilson. That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career. And the Broncos have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He juked him, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds. All the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This one deep for Wilson. This is caught inside the 15. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And I'm just wondering. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Flush to his right. He's got a man, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. It's a gain of 35. And it's certainly worth mentioning we are officially on record watch. That last pass puts him over 89,000 yards for his unbelievable career. Tom Brady's record of 89,214 now officially in sight. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Michael Mayer from 19 yards away. And the Broncos have got it on cruise control.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate, who can get them the ball. We've seen the result, days like this one.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Now this throw caught left side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They're going to look to throw. Out to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there's a lot of big grit.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it.
Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
I'm shaking my head a little bit as an ex-DB, but I'm also nodding because any edge you can get as a receiver, you take it. Runs a stutter go there, about 12 yards downfield, then chops his feet like he's breaking off his route, and then he takes off and goes downfield again. Excellent job selling it, and it leads to a big gain.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. Throw caught by Mayer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Michael Mayer, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their game.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. He'll look to throw. That's to Mayer, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Michael Mayer, 48 yards. And the Broncos just continue to roll.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And coming out now, the Broncos. They'll drop to throw. Steps away. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
Steps away to his left. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this. So the Broncos coming out now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something.